Great people. They're great people. But we're closely following the terrible events unfolding in Charlottesville, Virginia. We condemn in the strongest possible terms this egregious display of hatred, bigotry, and violence on many sides. On many sides.
What I did not hear in the president's statement yesterday, as well-intentioned as it may have been, is I didn't hear the words white supremacy, and I think that it's important to call this for what it is.
Racism is evil, and those who cause violence in its name are criminals and thugs, including the KKK, neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and other hate groups that are repugnant to everything we hold dear as Americans. Well, I do think there's blame. Yes, I think there's blame on both sides. You look at both sides. I think there's blame on both sides, and I have no doubt about it, and you don't have any doubt about it either. And if you reported it accurately, you would say. You can't walk to the store and buy a loaf of bread. You get shot. The education is the worst. You're living in poverty. Your schools are no good. You have no jobs. You can go to war zones in countries that we're fighting, and it's safer than living in some of our inner cities. What do you have to lose? It can't get any worse. You'll be able to walk down the street of your inner cities and not be shot.
Voting against Donald Trump at this point is really treason to your heritage. Now, I'm not saying I endorse everything about Trump. In fact, I haven't formally endorsed him, but I do support his candidacy, and I support voting for him as a strategic action. I hope he does everything we hope he will do.
How do you feel about the recent endorsement from David Duke?
I didn't even know he endorsed me. David Duke endorsed me? Okay. All right. I disavow. Okay?
Will you unequivocally condemn David Duke and say that you don't want his vote or that of other white supremacists in this election?
Well, just so you understand, I don't know anything about David Duke, okay? I don't know anything about what you're even talking about with white supremacy.
There's been a lot of talk the last 24 hours or so about one of our presidential candidates and his seeming ambivalence about David Duke and the KKK. So let me make it perfectly clear. Senate Republicans condemn David Duke, the KKK, and his racism.
I mean, how many times are you supposed to disavow? But I disavow, and hopefully it's the final time I have to do it. I totally disavow the Ku Klux Klan. I totally disavow David Duke. I've been doing it now for 2 weeks. You're probably about the 18th person that's asked me the question.